our DAX daily playbook, and also it's going to be our last class on logical function. So today's class we want to do something similar and also different from what you've been doing. And today's class, we want to learn there's something we call switch in Power BI. It is very close to nested if in what in Microsoft Excel. It is just a way of what we are embedding multiple logical statements. You get me? In if statements, if we want to use logical if statement, once we get to value first, we are going to type another if. So rather than doing that, by the way, what switch actually comes in, it works as nested if. And also, there's something that we are going to learn. We've been using and or in our previous class. So in this class, we are going to look at another way we can write and or statement in Power BI. So without wasting much of our time, let's get right into class. Now, so let us call this switch what should we call it now? Switch logical. Let us call it switch logical. So now say equals to switch. Now, there's something we call expression first. So the aggregate for switch is this, is that what? It's going to ask for an expression. The expression, what does it mean? Now, look, we have value one. Value one is where I'm going to write my my logical statement. And result is what? Is the outcome of this value one. Now, what does this expression mean? If I want, okay, now, now the value one is what? Is where I'm going to write my logical statement. If I write my logical statement, if I want this my result should show something if it is true, I just have to put 2 in this expression. What does it mean? If I once I put 2 in this expression, it means that what? Run this value 1. If it is 2, return this result 1. If I should put false in this expression, it means run this value 1. If it is false, return this result. Hope that is clear. But you are going to be using 2. You get me? Now, what's our value 1? Value 1 is that what we want to use the normal thing we've been using before. If it is from, let us, if it is 1 to 3 should be what? Should be poor result, poor performance. 4 to 6, fair performance. Then from 8 upward should be, okay, let us 8 upward to be excellent. Okay, so just say performance greater than or equals to 1. Now, what's the other way we can write and? We use the ampersand sign. We use double and sign like this. Let me say, and performance score is less than or equals to 3. Look at it. Oh. Now you see everything I've been writing here now is what is still under what value 1. This is it. Now, if the performance score it is greater than or equals to 1 and lesser than or equals to 3, should give us what? For results. Then next, you see performance greater than or equals to 4 and performance is lesser than or equals to 6. What should it give us? Give us fair results. So anything other than that, we want you to give us what? We want you to give us what? Excellent performance. Do you get me? So what are we going to say? Just type the excellent like that. So this one is going to be working as what? As S, rather than it working as value 3. So excellent like this. Then we close and we submit like this. So now this is how to write out our switch statement. If you can see, it's just like what if. The only thing that is different from it from this is that what we are not writing what another if, because like I've said, this switch dot it is just like what a nested if. It's just like what it was as a what nested if. So that is that on that. So Power BI is what it's loading. So after this class, while our Power BI is loading, let's talk on it. Now, so don't forget we've talked about some aggregate functions before. We've talked on what different logical function. We've talked on and or. We explained both and or explicitly in our first video of logical statement. In our second video of logical statement, we explain what if statements, if you did not forget. We explain if statement. And in that if statement, I told you what different things about if statement. Okay. While this is loading, let me just quickly show you. This is going to be the episode 10 of